Hey guys, today I have a very highly requested video, which is my most used eye brushes. I did a most used face brushes a while back, and then I just never followed up with eye brushes. And I have fine-tuned my eye brushes so much, and I love them. I love them. And I use every single one of these every single time I put my makeup on without fail. I'm not kidding. So I will go ahead and start with what I use on my eyebrows. And at first I do it right before I do my eyes. So I do all of my face makeup, and then I do my eyebrows, and then I do my eyes. So as for a spoolie, I think I got this in a kit. I don't think you can buy this individually, but I use the Eco Tools. It's their old like packaging, or old way they used to do it. They have like bronze ferrules now, and this is like the old silver ones. This is just a spoolie. It's no big deal, and it's dirty, but I do wash it. So I brush through them, and then I fill them in with a powder using the Real Techniques brow brush. It's like a really fat brow brush. It's like, I love this. For powder, I think it's fantastic. And then I'll brush through them again, and brows are done. And then for packing on shadow, I use two brushes all the time. It depends on which one's dirty, but you know, you use like a lighter color on your lid and a darker color in your crease and outer corner. I love this e.l.f. It's called Professional Eyeshadow Brush. It's the $1, like the white one. I have two of these. These are multi-purpose, and I will get into that in a second. But I use this. It's so short and stubby, I thought it would suck for actually putting shadow on my lid, but I love it. I think it's great. And so I put it on, and then I'll flip it over and do the other side with the darker, like, outer corner crease color. And then I also, this is really good for packing on shadow. It just depends which is dirty, which I have with me. I won't, like, sometimes I'll use this one for like the lighter color and this one for the darker color. And I like to use this one more for the darker color because of the shape. It's like a lot slimmer, and then it's super fluffy, like for like an eyeshadow brush. This is the Real Techniques base shadow brush. And so I also, when I put my crease color in, I'll pack it on, and then I can blend it a little bit with this, which I really, really love. So I think this brush is just amazing. And then also this brush, the e.l.f. brush, I use this for going underneath my eye, for smudging color under there. And then also if I want like a smudgy liner, I use this too, because it just has like such a fine point. Like, it's pretty thin. It's like a really thin brush, so I just really love it. And then for blending, I love, this is just, I think it's just the Target brand brush, but it is this super, it's like medium size. It's not too big, it's not too small. Like, it's so soft and fluffy, and it kind of comes to like a point you can kind of see. So if I'm doing my crease and like I've over blended and I need some more darkness, I will just take my shadow and like dip the point in, and then kind of place it where I want it, and then continue to blend. And I love this brush so much. I've been using this forever. And then for highlight, I use this. This is an Eco Tools brush. It's called Stay There Shadow. I don't get it. But it's this, I mean, it's like the size of my thumb, like legit. Like, it's huge. And it's kind of flat. And what I do is I use this to highlight this area and then down through here. And I also, for some reason, I do this every time. I always put a little bit of whatever color I use to highlight my brow right here, kind of. And so I do that on both sides. And I love this. I don't remember the last time I didn't use this brush for that. And I'm not kidding, when I travel, I bring all of these. I feel like I can't do my eyes without them. Alright, and then for my inner corner highlight, I love this brush. This is an Eco Tools brush. It's called Smudge. I think it's just like a pencil brush. But I love it so much. It is kind of pointy like a pencil brush, but it just does such a good job of putting like shimmery pretty colors in your inner corner, and that is exclusively what I use this brush for. I've never used this for anything else, so I love it. And then this is, I got this in a My Glam Ipsy bag. It's, I don't know what it's called. It's just, it is a teeny tiny little brush. I've used this in a video before, but I love this for doing like outer V, or as well, just like the e.l.f. one, smudging it underneath my lash line or on my top lash line. And this is also pretty good just because of the size for doing inner corner. So this is, I don't bring this every time, but I probably use it at least once every time I do my makeup on something. Just because it's so small and it has a really handy shape. So I just think, I'm not sure if you can buy these anywhere, but if you have it, it's just, I mean, it's a useful brush. I really like it. And then that's all I use for like eyeshadow. And then my next two brushes are for liners. And I use this, it's called just an angled eyeliner brush. It's from Eco Tools. I really love it. It stayed really straight. I had another one from Eco Tools where the tip of it started curling, and so it was super unreliable, but I use this for gel liner on my top, on my tight line, on my lower lash line, and my bottom waterline. I use this for everything. And then I also use it with eyeshadow too when I'm doing like lazy liner. I don't want to use like, not liquid, like pencil or gel. I do just like put some eyeshadow on my lash line with this. And then this next brush, I've never had one of these. Yeah, okay, it's just called a flat eyeliner brush. I think I bought this one separately. I don't think it came in a kit. I love this brush. It's actually kind of fat. It's not super fat, but it's definitely fatter than like the angled one. But I like this for putting powder on gel eyeliner that I've put in my tight line or in my waterline, because of the shape. I feel like it holds a lot and you can just like stamp it on. It's really easy. So I use this one almost every time I do my eyes too. I think it's definitely a handy brush. I don't like it for applying liner to the top, but I will use this for powder to set my top liner, but it's just not like curved enough for me to want to use it. But I like the angled one for that. And that is all of my eye brushes. There's 10, I think, altogether. But these are the ones, I know it's a hot mess of a mix. It's like, there's like 5 different brand brushes here. But I just love these so much. Like, I'll get my eyeshadow palette that I'm using for the day out, and then I go through like my brush. This is my brush holder. And I go through and I pick out all of these because I know I can't do an eye look without them. And then I set them down and then I get started on my eyes. So yes, if you have any questions about any of these brushes, go ahead and let me know down below. And you know, some of them are bought in kits, some of them are old. I don't even know if you can buy this one, but shape wise, keep that in mind. You can probably find similar brushes. So I think that's the most important thing. Like, I don't have any Sigma brush sets. I have the travel one, but I keep it clean and use it for travel. So, yeah, so I'm sure you can find other brushes that are very similar shape-wise to these, but man, these are my go-to, and I love these brushes. So yes, if you have any questions about these brushes, go ahead and let me know in a comment below. I'm going to be doing a lot more eye tutorials, so you'll see every single one of these pop up very soon. And I hope you guys are having a good day, and I'll see you